If you ever heard time heals all wounds, and yet here you are still dealing with the pain from the past relationship, then this video is for you. Today, I am breaking down 5 myths with breakup healing that keep people stuck, confused, and in the same pattern, attracting the same kind of partner all over again. My name is Megan. I am a conscious breakup coach, and I am here to turn your heartbreak into the best damn glow up you have ever seen. So let's just go ahead and get the first myth out of the way, as if I didn't already allude to it. Is time heals all wounds? That is just not the case. And I want to reiterate that because I feel like we have normalized this so much that we have a lot of people that are suffering because they feel like they should have been over this person by now. It's not time that heals wounds, it is intention that heals wounds. If you are intentionally doing the things to end up better on the other side, then of course, as time passes by, the wounds will be healed. But if you spend that time letting these big emotions fester and overwhelm you, and not being more proactive in trying to get to the root of them, then the time isn't going to do anything but just pass. So, myth one: time does not heal all wounds, intention heals all wounds. Okay, this video probably has me jumping all over the place, but for some reason, I thought it was a good idea to start cooking a burger after I started recording. We're not judging, we listen and we don't judge. Anyway, so myth number two is you have to be completely healed to start dating again. Okay, let's just say this. Number one, you never really are healed completely, right? Like the healing never stops. You just reach different levels of healing that you're able to accomplish as you peel back the layers. Another thing is, and this is something that I like to tell my clients, is that it's not about the dating, it's about dating with intention. So it's not a matter of, oh, you have to be so completely healed in order to go out on dates, or no one is going to love you. No, but you do need to be able to recognize where you're at in the dating process and also understand what you can handle. Maybe your intentional dating is to use people as mirrors. That sounded so crazy. Okay. Don't use people. But I'm just saying, if you take a look at what you are attracting or what you are attracting back, then that will give you more insight into who you are. Once upon a time, all I dated was narcissists. Now, the unhealed Megan would look at these narcissists and be like, oh my God, I can't believe all I date is narcissists, or all I attract is narcissists. What do they think I am? A therapist, blah, blah, blah. But no, the healed Megan is now, okay, so you dated one narcissist, that situation ended. Now we have another narcissist. What didn't you learn from that first situation where you attracted another narcissist? So, saying that you have to be healed in order to date, a complete myth, because dating is just that. It is dating. And I think as long as you are clear about your intentions in dating, now, no, don't go out telling people that you're looking for a long-term marriage when you know that you still are trying to sort through some childhood stuff that needs to be done solo. Okay. Like, let's be honest about why we are dating. However, don't categorize dating into this little box of it has to be for this or it can't be at all. Dating is just a tool, and you have to use the tool according to where you are at in life. Myth number three is thinking that you need closure from them. Listen, I know that when we go through these breakups from people that were significant to us, and they don't give us any real rhyme or reason, or maybe they have and we're just not okay with that rhyme or reason, we feel like we need closure. But understand that your brain is designed to close loops, it's designed to solve problems. You continuing to believe that you don't have closure is what is keeping your brain in the loop of wanting to solve this problem of why the relationship didn't work out, which, of course, in return is leaving you stuck on them. You have to create the closure yourself. The closure is in knowing that you understood the lesson. Once you understand the lesson, it's like you complete the assignment. You then graduate from narcissist or avoidance or abusers or whatever it is that you continue to track that is undesirable. You have to learn the lesson. That is the only closure you need. And thinking that closure can be found outside of us is the illusion that we keep ourselves in that keep us stuck. Everything that we need is found within, or at least when we go within. And so when we have these relationships and they break up out of the blue, they happen so that we can go within. Sometimes the things that we need to see within ourselves can only be reflected through these romantic connections. Myth number 4, if it ended, then it wasn't real love. This kind of thinking stems from us viewing our romantic partners as a means of survival instead of a means for growth. There are real romantic relationships that end all of the time. Relationships happen to facilitate growth. Once you have done all of the growing that you can do within one connection, then it is natural for that relationship to end. But it doesn't negate everything that happened within that connection. We can use my juicy burger as an example. The burger is all gone now, but it doesn't take away from how juicy it was at one point. It's just that its juiciness has served its purpose. That might not have been as good of an example as I thought it was. Okay, I am aware of that. But you get what I'm saying. When you look at relationships as pillars for growth, then you're not worried about how real it was when it ends because it's a pillar for growth. It's already served its purpose, and that's all that matters. And then myth number 5 is you should be over it by now. Listen, the word should adds shame. That's number 1, okay? Every emotion serves a purpose. And when we add words like should to the emotion that we're feeling, then it adds shame with an emotion that is considered normal. So, first of all, there is no such thing as should. Second, there's also no timeline for grief. Like I told you, grief is about intention. Now, the deeper the cut, the deeper the pain. If you are really going through it, then just know that some real wounds from your childhood have been triggered. It's going to take time to heal those wounds. So you can't expect to be over it in a month or two when you just got out of a relationship that triggered that time that your mom left you for 3 years with your aunt and you were dealing with abandonment issues. Now obviously that's just an example, but you get what I'm saying. These relationships come up, and as trivial as they may seem on the surface, when they end, what they trigger in you is not as trivial. And it is going to take some time, and you have to allow yourself time. Every relationship, every connection we have shows up in our lives because it is meant to expose the parts of us that we can only see through connection. If you find that you are continuing to date the same kind of person, then that means that you're not learning all of the lessons from the prior connection, that you have not healed completely. And so the universe is going to keep presenting you with the same lesson until you get it right. If you are ready to finally do the work and heal and release all of the emotional wounds from the past, then please go to the description box and click the link to request information for my one-on-one coaching packages. Together, as we heal, we can stop the trauma from being passed down through generations, and we can also stop the trauma from being reignited in our own lives. My name is Megan. I am the Conscious Breakup Coach. It was such a pleasure sitting with you today. And until next time, I will see you later.